What's going on, guys? Another episode of Kyle TV. This episode we'll be talking about the major South Korean exchange partnering with basically Bitpay here in I guess a $200 billion market, which is obviously a huge market. So Bithumb obviously is one of the largest exchanges in South Korea and pretty much around the world. I mean, their volume and their numbers are pretty incredible. When you look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some of these other cryptocurrencies, it runs quite a bit of volume on their exchange. Now, Bitpay obviously was one of the pretty much leading payment processors for like Bitcoin and everything like that. They even had a partnership at one time with like Visa, I believe it was. So you could actually go to the grocery store and buy your milk and eggs with a Visa credit card, and you would swipe your transaction and it would immediately convert your Bitcoin into fiat and pay for your groceries. So it was a pretty cool program or a pretty cool platform. But unfortunately, Visa and MasterCard and a bunch of other carriers basically dropped, Bitpay and several other types of cryptocurrency payment processors. And so it's been a very unfortunate ride, but these are some of the things that we are looking and facing in the cryptocurrency space. But as time goes on, I would imagine that they would reinstate or find somebody else to do certain, payment processing. You can still go to Newegg and several other places, and I believe Bitpay is actually still integrated in. But you, instead of using a Visa card, you pretty much just send it from a Bitpay wallet, and it's kind of like having a PayPal account and paying with PayPal, except it's Bitpay. So kind of a cool platform still, even without the the cool Visa card or whatever. So, but they partnered with obviously Bithumb here and Bithumb, whatever you want to call it. So it's pretty cool. Just shows you kind of a short article here. I won't go into detail about it. But in other news, Google to ban all crypto-related ads starting June 2018, which is another bummer. But as they kind of state, it's very risky, and users have already reported lots of different scams or loss of money, and it's definitely not in Google's best interest to allow ads running for ICOs and crypto-related ads. So they have to kind of shut it down. It's kind of like one person ruins it for everybody else. So for one scam or a couple scams to go by the way or through the cracks, they pretty much have to just ban them all. And while I think it's a big bummer, and it definitely it just sucks for lack of a better word, but this is what Google has to do in order to protect their users. And it's something that maybe they'll look to the future and figure out ways to reinstate some of the vetted projects, obviously like Binance. But even Binance had ads with they were targeted by spammers as well, where they would change one letter that looked like Binance.com, but indeed it was not. The N was changed to a different character or a different kind of N, and it looked like it. So people would basically give these fake websites and spammy websites their login credentials, and the spammers and hackers would go ahead and steal all their Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies from their accounts, from their real Binance accounts. So it has been issues. Yeah, so there's that. I mean, if you want to, I can leave this article below, but Facebook's already banned crypto-related advertisements in January of this year, citing for potential deceptive promotional practices, which, I mean, we've all seen, but we've all seen successful launches of other cryptocurrency projects like Electroneum, which is actually down quite a bit today, and so is the rest of the entire cryptocurrency market. The market cap shrinking back down to 336 billion, but Bitcoin staying at a 42% dominance. So people, looks like, stacking a little bit of their Bitcoin, taking some of their alts out and putting it into Bitcoin, especially the cheap price. Maybe that might have something to do with it, or maybe it's just a way of hedging. But I mean, it's at a $141 billion market cap, so there's that. Also, in other news, Circle opens crypto investment app to 46 states, leveraging BitLicense to enter New York. So this is kind of cool news. This is something that I'm definitely interested in, and I'll definitely do a video about this app. In case you didn't know, Circle, which is basically backed by Goldman Sachs at the end of the day, bought Poloniex, which was one of the top cryptocurrency exchanges, especially back in 2017. But as time went on, you had these super powered exchanges like Binance come out, Bittrex, and they kind of took over. But Circle, maybe they'll implement some of these changes, and obviously they have an app coming to 46 different states. Minnesota, Wyoming, and Hawaii remain excluded due to regulatory red tape, while New York will gain access very soon, the company said. So it says, we're eager to hear feedback on this early access version of Invest from everyone, from newcomers and from crypto experts alike. Circle describes a new investment app. The products forms one of the suite of products Circle CEO Jeremy Allaire referred to as family, whatever that means. February 27th, a day after Poloniex deal together with wholesale over-the-counter trading platform Circle Trade and payments app Circle Pay. Interesting. So I think that's going to definitely sound like it's going to compete with Bitpay, and Circle Trade obviously being like probably like an exchange. It says right here, trading platform. So I definitely think it'll give some of these other companies and things of that nature some competition, like Bitpay. Circle Trade, we'll see what that's going to be about. I don't know if it's going to look like more of a basic type of trading platform, more like Robinhood, or more like Coinbase. So we'll see. Time will tell. But nonetheless, it's pretty exciting, especially if they are talking about newcomers and making this easy for people to transition into crypto. I think it's good if the app turns out pretty good as well. So that's pretty much it. That's the major news updates in this video. So if you like that video, make sure you subscribe. Leave a comment related post below what you think of the Circle app or the Circle company buying Poloniex, if you like it or if you dislike it. Also, what do you think about Bitpay partnering with Bithumb to corner the $200 billion market? Do you think this is a good strategic business partnership, or do you think it might be too late for them? Let me know. And what do you think about Google to ban all crypto-related ads? Do you think it's protecting the users, or do you think this is just a bummer? And do you think it's Google just covering their butts, so to speak, because they have been, basically held accountable in the past by the governments? So we shall see. Let me know what you guys think about that. But with that being said, guys, I will see you in the next video and at the blockchain. Peace. Hey, Kyle here. Thanks again for watching my video. If you like it, make sure you share it. Don't forget to watch one of these videos beside me, and I'll see you guys in the next video and at the blockchain. Peace.